The very first round. Well, so we're going to be starting off with the strategy grounded here. Nobody on either team can jump, use ropes, teleporters, or zip lines. This is basically, just your basic Valorant here. You're stuck on the ground level. Nice flash here coming out. Let's see what type of recoil is going to be going down to this nice thing. You guys the flashes. Oh, that's actually a blast. Let's see. Unfortunately, that is not going to be pushed there. So it gives them a little bit of breathing room, but that one single Sova stock start could change things. See that tremor go through, not going to be hitting anything. Steven Spiegel is holding very steadfast. Panda, though, going to be peeking out to the right here, not knowing that there is a breach or a Sova right there. Sova is going to be able to take out Panda. Yeah, Panda was without any communication from the team, it looks like. Nice play by Astra there. All right, now what is happening? The attacking team looks like they're going to be pushing out B site. All of the defenders are stacked on A. Rod, this isn't looking very good.
This is not looking very good. You see the attackers get a free site right now. It's more in favor of the attackers. Now a 5v3 as this open that's been doing work. Unfortunately taken down by the Killjoy, but you see they have a long way to retake. You see two people going through the defender spawn, possibly driven by the Rays going through teleporter, two set up in hookah, and two being set up in elbow. We see the defenders are meeting some aggression with an elbow, but taken down.
Yeah, Killjoy here is very, very aggressive, and Killjoy got a 4K in the first round, now a 3K. Now let's see if we can another 4K. There's the 4K. Is the ace going to come out? No, has to reload. Pull out the classic gauge for a little bit of damage. That Omen is on one shot. Gonna have to fake the future. Just go through the blind. Gets the headshot for the ace here. Fortunately, not going to be able to defuse, but damn, what a way to start the stream.
I know that was an absolutely great round from the KJ coming out. Good play, honestly, a very lucky right click. You love to see it. That's probably going in the montage.
The man jumped.
The man jumped.
That was insane. So it looks like we are still going to be doing grounded here. We'll give you guys a little bit of a reminder of what grounded is. So that is strat number 17. So nobody. Very, very fun. It's that didn't really change too much in the last round. Not gonna lie.
It didn't too much. I think you could see the Rays was thinking about going to teleporter. The defending Rays, excuse me, but I think ported because it probably was reminded of the strat. The offense going towards the A site, have to be favoring it. With two defenders here for now. One being taken out, so we're going to have the left defending. Now a free site thanks to two good picks due to the Sova and the Jet, with three defenders needing to rotate and retake.
One enemy remaining.
Two picks, and is also good for the third. It's me, Thresh, securing the round.
That's crazy. Great job to the attackers, honestly. They've been pulling this off. Killjoy on the defending team can only do so much.
Very true, but you do see maybe some of the people from the defending team, maybe A-Tech, our JV player, Cop, or maybe wanting him. For now,
I think that he's going to be doing pretty well. Are we still going to be running on the same strategy here, or what is the strategy up for this round?
It's looking to be the same thing, I think. Probably just, it does look to be a little different because the attackers are favoring the B side this time. Doing a 5-man push there with an unsuspecting Killjoy and two really good defenders, good sentinels to have on a site, but maybe not with the 5-man.
Oh, that baseball came in clutch there. Great job. Just kind of getting rid and deleting of all of that value. Oh, it is shotguns only right now. Looks like we got a lot of judges and a lot of husbands here. Nice raise over the gun. I don't know if that counts as a shotgun, but it's the argument here. Like Kibo is going to be picking up a 3K to finish it off. Defenders picking up a round here.
And I think we did miss it, but that looked to be an all shotgun round.
It did look to be an all shotgun round. I didn't see the strat yet.
Oh, it's called Doom.
Doom. It is Doom. Oh, no walking or crouching allowed.
Shotguns only.
Incredible.
Very interesting strat. And honestly, a good one for the defenders because I feel like if you're running into a site, running to a bunch of shotguns, it's gonna favor the defenders almost every time.
Exactly.
Checking all the corners.
Yeah, the defenders really are at a good side here. Like they've got a lot going for them in that, the shotguns, you don't have to worry. It looks like the attacking team, they're gonna go all Buckies, not a single judge, even though they do have the economy for it. Is there a reason?
Maybe for attacking, maybe the defenders want to hold longer sight lines, and the Bucky is going to be superior in that regard. Even though the does fire faster and does have some range, the Bucky is just not reduced. Oh, coming out here, maybe good for 2, still 1, but the face popped off.
Is that a shot?
remaining?
You see, it's me Thresh on the Omen, good for 3, looking for the last player to complete the 4K. But Sage is going up, going to meet the Jet, and die to a single right click. That single right click is so strong at that point.
Absolutely, that was great. You know, we were just talking about how the defenders are going to be doing great with the shotgun strap, but it did end up going to the attackers that round. Pretty incredible, all things considered. Looks like it's going to be strat number 11 here. Retake those. The attackers cannot kill until the bomb is planted, and they do have to stay on the site. The attackers cannot use abilities, and the defenders can't leave spawn until the bomb is planted. So we're going to be watching as the defenders stick all the way out back into the spawn here. The attackers looks like they're going to be dedicating to A site. Now they're going to have a lot of time to set up the bomb and actually just kind of stack onto A site pretty perfectly here. And the defenders are not going to be able to do anything about it. They're going to have to retake.
That is hard because you are right. Attackers do get an optimal setup. But on the flip side, that means the defenders have all their utility for retake. So, for example, with somebody like an Astra, like the defense has, that could be big. Especially since right now, they're trying to confuse the enemy team with the TP noise. And when it comes down to it, they don't know. But the Jet does make a misplay. Just because they have to stay in spawn does not mean they cannot kill them.
Oh, that's very true. I didn't even think about that. It doesn't say that at all, that the attackers can't, kind of cheeky breaky. It says the attackers can't kill, but it does not say anything about the defenders. That's actually crazy. So let's see. It looks like it did end up going to B site. We're watching the entire defending team push through CT right now. The Omen blind, unfortunately, does miss. Doesn't hit on the attackers here. Killjoy versus T-Cell. T-Cell is going to go down. It's Crash is straight out taking out Panda here. Kibo and Blue Kicks both going to be taking on Boy kill each. However, the defenders still have a 1-man advantage because of that kill earlier. Kibo going to be picking up a 3K right now. It's going to be down to the last defender, or the last attacker. See what Sky's going to be able to do right now. Blue Pancakes push all the way back off because of that Killjoy. Is he going to take out Killjoy? Gets a 3K on Refluence. Going to be just down to Astra. Astra takes the 4K. Absolutely incredible. We see the defenders pick up a 3rd round.
Really good showing from that Sky. Really close, but in the end, just couldn't win it against Kibo's 4K. Super unfortunate, but a really nice try and a good retake from the attackers. Astra using her utility very well, very wisely, spreading it out and using it to eliminate the attacking players.
Yeah, that was a really, really good strategy. And I'm surprised we didn't see the Astra ultimate come out. We could see that this round. It is going to be the same strat here. Number 11, retake those. Hopefully, it's we see the Astra ult. I love Astra's ultimate so much. It reminds me of Symmetra and from Overwatch, but it's going to be very fun to watch.
Astra's ult can be very powerful, but if not used properly, very detrimental to the team. It's one of those, it's like a lot of abilities, but I feel like Astra's is more so because, sometimes, especially if your team isn't expecting, your team doesn't know what the wall is, if the enemy decides to go for a cheeky play, maybe a Sky flashes out, or maybe the Ray sends a boom bot right to the other side and you're playing close, it could be really detrimental to your team. It puts you a man down automatically, and all in all, it could set you behind. But we do see the enemy, like we see the attacking, like we saw last round, playing with the TPs, playing with noise, trying to confuse the defending team, but defending team, especially the Killjoy, pushed up a little bit, so probably still be able to hear the plant sound.
I think Lazal learned their lesson from last round. Not going to be pushing up too close to the defenders this time.
I would definitely say so.
Oh, what are they? It looks like
a lot of stalling.
Interesting. Do they know that it doesn't matter how long the timer goes if they're planting? Do they know that doesn't matter?
I think they might know, but I think it's just a matter of maybe trying to use the time as like a mind game.
A mind game, yeah. They're playing with their feet right now. They're making sure that the defenders know that it's gonna be. Oh look, the defenders still don't know what's happening. They're spreading breach to B side for some reason. Looks like the entire defense team has shifted out. Let's see, A-Tech gonna be going to flight strat. Unfortunately, though, nobody to find with that ultimate there. Killjoy Spike gonna be picking up 1 kill each, down to 44. A-Tech with a nice kill on Lizzo, gonna be turning around though. Taking both from back to the head by Blue Pancake. He picks up a double kill before getting straight out by Killjoy. Now the 2v1 just up the Killjoy. A few Killjoy's gonna be able to pull off. Diesel gonna go down, getting sprayed. Killjoy with a 3K, takes the 4K. Killjoy doesn't lose these. It's going 4-5. The defense team has retook again.
Killjoy is absolutely popping off, playing really great Valorant right now, winning the really crucial 1v2. I feel like the Astra Smoke might have played a little bit into the effect in the killing of the Rays. Really unfortunate timing in which it faded. Probably thought she was covered for a little bit longer. And in the end, just a great swing and a great shot onto the Omen to secure the round.
We're going to be seeing Wild West get pulled out right now. Wild West is, I think, my favorite strat. Sheriff only, no utility, and they all have to speak in a Texas accent. I only wish I could hear what the comms sound like right now.
I have played this strat myself. The comms do get pretty funny, but the Sheriff gameplay, it's either a low light or a highlight for some of these players. So can't wait to see how it plays out. As we see, the attackers are going towards the B site, where defenders have stacked 3, including 2 of their sentinels.
Ooh, and it's me, Fresh, missing 3 easy shots. You gotta fix that crosshair. Gonna be shooting Panda in the back. No headshots here. A-Tech with 2 headshots immediately here. Defense gonna be on a 5 stack with the attackers down to 3. A-Tech gonna be pushing up, trying to get an ace here maybe. Let's see if he can get one more. There we go. He does not miss. He stops. One more person left. A-Tech gets the A-Tech ace. That's what I'm talking about. Defenders tying it right back up. It's Texas, baby.
Oh yeah, and A-Tech doing real good work. I called him out early, and I guess he must have heard me, because he comes out with an ace, not even being touched. A single bullet hitting him that round. Absolutely fantastic play from A-Tech to get that ace, especially with the Sheriff.
You absolutely love to see it. I mean, this defense team, they lost 4 rounds in a row before we got the everything all fixed up, but look at how hard they're coming in. Look at this, look at these kills. Look at these fat numbers here. Killjoy on 14-5.
I know, the Killjoy definitely being a big part of that, especially when you're a defender and you hold down a site. That is
A-Tech! Ooh, he unfortunately got his our words just kind of got eaten there. Caster's curse at its finest. You're going to be seeing the defenders get it flipped on their head. Now they are down 2 players here, but let's see Killjoy not going to go down easily. Fresh learning crosshair placement a little bit. Wait, Killjoy just killed Spike, even though Killjoy wasn't aiming at Spike. What? Did anyone just... What? Killjoy picked up the double kill. Now the defenders do have 1-man advantage. Going to be Blue Pancakes cleaning that up, making it back down to a 2v2 situation. Let's see. We're going to take it out Resolve just to be after Blue Panda. Let's see what Blue Panda is going to be able to pull off right now for the attackers. Unfortunately, cannot miss. And Killjoy just hits those. The defense is back in the lead. They have come back.
And again, all off of the back of the Killjoy. Killjoy doing fantastic work there. Just hitting some really nice shots. I think that was a 3K from her in the round. And yeah, the 3K came out from her, and just really nice shots all around.
Yeah.
This next strat is going to be number 13, Counter-Strike, with no abilities allowed. So I don't know about you, Artie, but I do come from Counter-Strike myself, and so
I also come from Counter-Strike.
That's crazy. And so secret strat like this does, kind of make me happy a little bit on the inside, because in Counter-Strike there's only gunplay, right? Like it just comes down to who can pew a little bit better. So this, I think, is a really good test of skill.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see A-Tech pick up the AWP here. Very, very Counter-Strike-esque right now. You love to see it, especially just no abilities. But this is a little bit different because, Counter-Strike, you still got smokes, you still got flashes, but they're not going to be able to use these. Kilo going to be using the shorty take out Spike here, but Lizal coming in with the AK, I guess, as it's Counter-Strike. Take out Kibo. Let's see if he's going to be able to pick up another AK shot down from bathrooms all the way up to heaven. It's going to be weird to call him like an M4 and an AK Counter-Strike, but I want to do it. See Blue Pancakes getting another AK kill right there. It's down to a 3v3 situation here on Bind, which you could make the Dust 2 argument here with the aesthetic. ZZL going to be getting the M4A1S kill. God, that's actually hard to say watching this, but we're all getting off now by A-Tech. At least that's the same on both. We do see the attackers shifting their sights to B here, and it's going to be down to just the Rays and the Sage on the defending team to re-rotate. The attackers do not want to lose their lead here. Blue Pancakes going to be playing things out in the standard. And let's watch what's going to happen. Shifting out through B elbow as the defenders are going to be rotating through. Now, Blue Pancakes knows that the defenders are going to be coming from spawn. They know that they're coming from CT here. This could be free kills.
Absolutely, and so we see that the attackers actually made the right call in teleporting because both defenders were on A. We do see Blue Pancakes slowly creeping up on elbow, but they're still getting a good kill on it. Now A-Tech being put in the 1v2 up. Not a great weapon for the research. Trying to pick up the flash, but unfortunately mistimes it. Blue Pancake swings out for the 3K. Here's a 6-6 half for the
Switching
attackers.
sides.
And we are now switching sides here. So it's looks like we're still sticking with Counter-Strike. These strats do last for 2 rounds. So, you know, anyone's game, and especially now that it's come back from each, you know, we got either team here. We're going to be seeing a pistol round. Now Rod, do we call these Counter-Strike pistols, or do we?
I mean, you can, you know, you got the D, you have the USP. You could argue the classic is the Glock.
I would say the P250.
You would say the oh, that's fair.
It's closer to the
It
P250.
is closer to the P250. That is absolutely fair.
The Frenzy is Tech 9. No, it's a 5. That's a
That
CZ.
is a CZ.
That's a CZ.
That would be more
You're right.
CZ.
It is a CZ.
Not really quite. They don't really have a shorty in Counter-Strike, but
No, don't have a shorty. I wish they did.
I wish they did too. But we see, for now, we see the 5-man attackers going and splitting at the B site. It's Omen and Jet here to defend it. A 3-2 split. Attackers getting all of the play, but the Jet with a nice one tap. Looks for a little bit more. Omen trying to fight gets 1 kill, but Jet and actually both defenders can take it out.
Player standing.
Just take their
Down,
place,
B.
just leaving the Sage in hookah. Panda looking for what the defenders could give them. In a clutch situation like this, you more look for the defense to give up kills and make a mistake rather than you having to do something
Like this right here, but unfortunately, Panda also gave up. I think. I don't know
Just
what
a little
that.
bit,
I don't know what that was, Rod. But I don't think we saw Panda's peak performance.
I don't think we saw Panda's peak. I mean, unfortunate, right? You know, sometimes you try to think you hold you think you can hold an angle.
This is my
just not one of
favorite
those
strat right here. 23 pants on fire. The team can only lie to each other in callouts. Not a single ounce of truth is going to be coming out in these callouts here. And I just hope that we're going to be able to see it reflected in how these players respond. So we're going to be watching a Marshall up in heaven here. I wonder what's going to happen, because we're going to see an attacker push and say, "Heaven's clear! There's nobody in heaven!" If he tries to be taking on 8%, and unfortunately nobody is going to be able to rotate off that. We see Killjoy pick up Thresh. It's down to a 3v4 already. But plus Panda going to be seeing Panda just, you know, it's okay. But Blue Pancakes is able to take out Killjoy right now. Zell going to be hearing some stuff in the back, but unfortunately, nobody on the team is going to be able to tell anyone where anyone is. So the defenders were able to just completely wipe that out just because they were positioned a little bit better. I'm sure that every single time an attacker went down, the attackers had no idea what to do with the callouts.
This strat is a little deceiving. It does seem to be a little harder, but I mean, for a player like me who doesn't listen and just looks at their mini-map, it's not as bad. I feel that more of the humor in this strat relies in the comms that we can hear. For example, when I did this strat with some of my friends, their first call-out was, "Rod, you're really good." And so, you know, it does vary where the value in the strat comes in. We do see really good defender play. We see a really aggressive Omen play with the Bucky. This is a corner that's usually checked, and you can see that there's some kind of idea. It's actually swinging out with the classic, unfortunately taking the Omen down. Ray's doing a risky teleport and eventually getting traded out, but is good for one, showing a raise diff, which is really nice. However, that has given time for the defenders to rotate. Now they're instead of one, Silva lagging behind on A, but all 4 attackers on, 3 attackers now attacking the B site.
Yes.
You see Blue Pancake stepping up, really good for 2, but the attacker trading it out, leaving the Silva in a 1v2. However, KJ is very low, a single shot dart. Even licking her would kill her. I believe she's at 1 health.
You know, there is a shock dart that just went out, and luckily that shock dart won't lie to you. However, without getting any information from it, Spike Spiegel is going to have a hard time. The shock dart going to be going up into hookah. He has to go off his own premonition that that's where they are, because, you know, the team just isn't going to be able to tell him. We see Killjoy coming from the back. Spike going to be able to get the kill without taking any damage here. Killjoy still 61 HP. Oh, no. Oh, no, the taunt. Oh, that was just disrespectful. We are going to be seeing the attackers take this one home, but one of the things I want to point out from that match was we saw Breach utilize the blast into the teleporter. I wonder if that's because the call out was that there was 2 in there, the whole team in there, when there's nobody left.
I don't know. Maybe, you know, maybe somebody got creative with the line. Usually, I feel like people would just do opposite day, but they I don't know. I'm not sure what the call out was.
So right now it's gonna be running gunners. You must be moving while you shoot, and in my experience, that means that you're not gonna be able to hit any of your shots, but every one of your enemies is gonna still be 100% accurate.
No, and you see very smartly a lot of pretty much every player using the Spectre. Now I have a big advocate for the Spectre run and gunning. Personally, for me, I DM and I warm up. At least, even before my official matches, at least one DM of just running and gunning with Spectre. Thresh doing really good. We already see 3 Spectre kills in the round, putting the attackers into a disadvantage situation. Oh, good for a third, running around and retreating into hookah, or excuse me, elbow, looking at the hookah players because not quite set up as a long-range Spectre. Thresh just arguably being bait for the Jet to get the last kill and secure the round for the defending team.
Absolutely. Now, it never said anything about using and or not using your abilities there. And so we saw a couple people abuse that, and most other people were just focused on holding the W key while they're going. Looks like, oh, we're doing a double right now. So it's going to be Pants on Fire alongside Run and Gunners, which means that they are still going to be lying to each other whilst running and gunning. And yeah, I will totally agree that the Spectre is just super OP while you're running and gunning, but Apex got the right idea. The Odin while sprinting. I mean, I don't think that you can be wrong with 200 bullets. Like, there's just no way.
You see Zell barely getting out of there as Atek was running and trying to spam with the Odin. You see Atek actually getting Zell with the Odin kill, but thankfully being traded out. Not before Zell escaped the clutches and got a kill herself, but we see that It's Me Thresh on the B side, getting last kill, securing the round. That's going to be 10-7 in favor of the defense.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I was a lot of fun to watch. There's just so much chaos going on. But looks like we're going to be seeing Run and Gunners come back out again here. This is just a tried and true strat here.
Of course. I mean, personally for me, again, I advocate for the run and gun. It tilts all of my teammates, but I do it at least a couple of times every match, every official match against other collegiate teams as well. It just works so well. People really underestimate it, but I'm a really big advocate for it. I absolutely love it. So we're seeing Aries being a very interesting pick. I mean, narrowly avoid the actually getting a tag, getting 2 tags.
But Spike Spiegel was not running while doing the ultimate.
This is true.
That's something I'd like to point out. Panda gonna be able to take out Zell. That's surprising. Watching now, Panda unfortunately not gonna be able to take out Lazal. Lazal and Spike Spiegel both gonna be picking up a kill right now. It's gonna be down to a 3v2 situation with the attackers down a single player. Let's see how this is gonna work out. Spike gonna be running and getting with a shotgun here. Let's see, completely flashed. No, not going to be able to overcome that. Reflex is to be able to get the kill before getting traded out by Lizal. Is down to Killjoy. Now, Killjoy, if there's anyone that can touch this up, it's going to be Killjoy. But with a Vandal instead of a Spectre, let's see that reload. Oh, Lizal heard the reload, pushed in. And, well, I mean, when you're running and gunning, you don't need to wait.
You don't need to stop. You don't need to wait. Lizal seems to be a player after my own heart, doing very well with Spectre running gun. Now, we actually see at least relatively even kill distribution on the defending side. Every player, showing up at least a little bit, we do see a little bit more uneven on the attacking side. We see Killjoy, our earlier mentioned player, absolutely popping off, 25 and 11.
And it's funny that you mentioned that because now it comes into play. The person on the bottom of the team is going to be the one that can speak and call out. So that means that Refluence and Zell are going to be the only 2 players able to give call outs or strats to their team. So, given the even kill distribution on the defending side, it's going to be okay. But the attacking side, you got to worry about that just a little bit here. Refluence is going to be calling the shots right now. Let's see, as the attacker Killjoy goes through, we see all of the Astra util. Looks like Refluence is actually doing a pretty good job being an IGL. Honestly, that's kind of what I'm used to, is being an IGL and also being the bottom fragger. And I think that Refluence is the man after my own heart. We see Lazal getting the shots, though. Watching now, Zell is going to be calling the shots right now for the defending team on this retake right now. Killjoy taking out Lazal as Panda takes out Thresh here. Zell taking out Atek, though. It's going to be down to a 3v3 situation. We're going to be watching Zell gets taken out as Panda and Kiba both take up one. Spike does manage to trade it out with Panda, but it's going to be down to the 1v2. We got After and Killjoy on the attacking team still up here, but the defenders, they have a couple rounds to lose. The attackers want this. They need this here. And with Refluence still getting calls to the attackers, it looks like Refluence's strats are going to be a little bit superior to Zell's.
Well, it's not. The hard part is it's not even going to be a matter of IGLing and calling out. The rest of the team can't make callouts already, which is really detrimental. You can see actually there was a lot of confusion. That Killjoy on site lived way longer than they should have. Zell not being told that there was a KJ on site, and so ended up being pretty detrimental. And I think changed the total course of the round.
Yeah, no, I think that a lot of these strats, when it comes down to it, about just not being able to tell your team what is going on, it's chaotic. There's so many things that come into it, and it looks like going into this round here, the attackers, they still gotta win. They don't want to get put in the match point just yet. And watching now as the Razes fight out, Zell is gonna be able to avoid any damage from that Raze ult. Let's see if Zell's ult is not Zell's ult's not gonna be able to do anything here. Spike and Kills are both gonna be getting the kill. Going down to a 4v4 situation as the attackers shift their sights to B here. A-Tech killing himself with a grenade. Interesting strategy. Let's see how it works out for the attackers. Watching now as the defenders hold out here. Thresh is just waiting. And Thresh not going to be able to call out to the team, but Refluence is. Refluence did go down, but Refluence is still going to be able to tell the team what is going on, what to expect on that B site here. Now, as the rest of the attackers push through, Killjoy going to be utilizing the sound cues right now as the only form of call out. And we see as well, Sky is also going to be trying to get their own call-outs right now, not winning for Zell. Mike going to come out and take out Killjoy here. Killjoy going down as well. The defenders are bringing this into match point.
Absolutely fantastic play. You can see clear lack of communication. Like it's nobody's fault. Again, it's a strat, but you can just tell that the lack of communication that round at least did hinder the offense a little bit more. There was some mishaps. A-Tech perhaps maybe not using the nade quite as he had hoped, but cannot really help. Now we move on to the new strats 2, and that's going to be Guardian Angels. Guardian Angels saying Guardians only, and you can only speak when you're dead. Now, Artie, what do you feel about the Guardian? How do you?
Guardian is a very underrated weapon. I do extremely well with the Guardian in my own gameplay here, and it looks like if you can't afford the Guardian, you're going to be using the Sheriff instead, or possibly they're going to be waiting to pick up their fallen teammates' Guardians. So this is interesting. Not everyone had the economy for it, but this could be the last round of the match here. It's going to be up to the attackers to do it right now. And Killjoy picked up the orb, going to be able to take out the Killjoy orb here. That's going to be pushing all of the defenders off the site here. But now here's another interesting thing. Nobody can talk right now. Everybody is alive, which means there's no communication happening between any of the teams. And nice Astra ult right there. Astra is able to at least pick up a lot of information by going into that astral form. Blue Pancakes and Thrash just used a knife to take out Refluence here. I don't think he had a Guardian, so he's forced to use a knife instead of the Sheriff. That's incredible. You're using that Astra wall against the attackers. Now, as the Guardians come out here, Thrash is going to be able to get nothing. The attackers are the only ones with comms right now. They have 3 members dead here. The defenders finally going to be able to get some comms here. But Zell going to take out A-Tech Tivo. The last person standing here goes down. Lazal using the knives. I don't know if that was legal.
I don't know about the oath from the Zoe, but I do respect what It's Me Thresh had going. In that scenario, if they didn't have a Guardian, he did what
that's playing. That is playing by the rules.
That is playing by the rules. Liz, a little bit debatable, but ended up being.
I think that what happened was that Liz saw Thresh using Thresh's knife.
I got inspired.
And Lizal is like, I have knives.
I have knives.
I have knives.
That's true.
Utilize the knives that were available. But yeah, that was insanely fun to watch. Oh my god. I honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Big shout out though to Killjoy with 29 kills. Lizal and Blue Pancakes both coming in second place with 19 kills each. Absolutely incredible. Do we want to pass this off to a break, or do we want to just have a podcast here with Kevin?
Yo, on the real though, Killjoy, our rod here is getting a little old. So if you want to, join the team, we're looking for little players over here. It's kind of nasty with it. Also, Artie, you mentioned that you were good with the Guardian. That's not what I saw on a couple of your streams. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You guys are nasty. That was great. That was a great cast.
That was
all right.
fun.
And we will, however, for now, put that to a break, and we'll see you every little bit.
Hello and welcome back to the UH Esports crossover event with the UH Memes for Moped Riding Teens Discord server Valorant Community Night. God, that is a mouthful.
That is a mouthful. I'm so glad you do the intros already.
My name is Artie's OP.
I'm Rod.
You can follow me on Twitter at Artie's OP, ARDYSOP.
And you can follow me at Radoria, which is the same as my Twitch if you want to follow. Haha.
Also follow him on Twitch. I don't need it.
Okay,
I don't stream anymore. I'm a fake streamer.
Okay, well
I'm just kidding.
that makes me feel
I'm
good.
just kidding. I stream 5 times a week at OP. It's very fun. Rod also has his phone unmuted. You guys just heard a great echo there from our incredible talent.
Yeah.
Incredibly
Being shown off.
Yeah.
10 out of 10, yeah.
I'm being
Right.
shown off.
Right. Other than that, we are jumping into the map. We see it's Ascent. Personally, one of my favorites. Artie, how do you feel about Ascent?
Okay, here's the thing. Ascent is played so much in the pro scene. I think I've shoutcasted about 50 to 75 matches. 50 to 75 Valorant matches.
Okay.
Ascent is over 3/4 of that.
That's a lot of Ascent.
Ascent is
That is
over
a lot of
3/4 of my experience. So I love it to death. It's just that whenever I play it, I get a headache because I am reminded of all the times that I only have ever seen Ascent and nothing else. So, we're going to be getting into it here. Are we starting out with any strats? I don't think
we are. It does look to be a knife fight, I think, Artie.
we're starting a knife fight. Yeah, looks like they're all going to be talking. We see a little bit of communication coming in from the teams right now. Looks like they're deciding 1v1s in mid here. Panda, that's a very good idea. Rod, how do you do with the knife fights?
With the knife fights, well, the knife fight in this game are kind of difficult. I don't know if you've noticed, Artie, but compared to CSGO, the knives, they don't hit quite like they used to.
It's a lot of coming back when you miss the right click. There's a lot of time to come back. It's a little bit longer than CSGO's recovery time. So it looks like we're seeing the 1v1s come through here. People are going to be taking out Zell with a boom buddy. I don't think that's a knife either. Regional's going for the left clicks instead of the rights. Very interesting here. We're also going to be seeing these attackers picking up another kill here, bringing us into a now it's going to be down to a 4v3 here. Killjoy picks up a double kill. Killjoy 5-0 people. Refluence and Panda cleaning up there. Defenders going to be winning the knife fight.
Killjoy being very smart. A turn, not much you can do with that on a pistol round. Very difficult. And honestly, just a smart play to secure 2 kills as well as 2 assists. 80% kill participation, Artie. That's a lot of participation.
That's a lot of participation. That's actually more participation points than I have in my biology class right now. Let's see. So Knives, no abilities this time. We're making it very clear that there's no abilities. Kibo got a little bit happy with that boom button.
Yeah, a little bit. But
So
now we see they're just all bundling into mid. Really agreed. Very interesting strat from the Yodu, just turning their back. Maybe feeling that the pretenders deserve a free kill.
maybe thinking it's like a tank. You have more armor in the back.
For sure, I mean, that was an interesting theory. Unfortunately, not the case in this game, but definitely worth a test.
It was worth a test. Looks like someone's friend is going to be able to take out Blue Pancakes. Lazal is going to be able to take out Refluence here, and someone's friend as well. So that's going to be down to a 3v3. Panda chasing Zell. We can hear Zell screaming almost as Panda turns around to take out It's Me Thresh. Zell going to still be running around. Lazal, though, on a 3K. Lazal could be getting a knife ace right now. That would at least justify the purchase of over $700 in Valorant knives, as thoroughly reported here. So Lazal going to be in this 1v1 with Killjoy right now. These are the 2 highest contenders. Killjoy is going to pick it up there. Lazal shouldn't have spent that much money on knives. Should have spent some money on a knife trainer. Watching now, Zell going to be the last woman standing here. Let's see how she's going to be able to compare. Panda going to be going over the defuse here. Going to be sticking it. Zell missing the right click. Oh no, gets the right click in the end there. It's going to be down to a 1v1. Now, but Panda going to be able to get the defuse. Incredible. They're both on a half HP here. It could have been anyone's game here. Looks like Zell is going to be able to pick up and take out Killjoy, but Killjoy got the defuse.
Very unfortunate. I thought Zell was going to go for the instant heal as soon as she had the chance, which is very interesting because if she did that, all she had to do was run up to the Killjoy after winning the first fight so cleanly, and it was an insta-win. Unfortunately, maybe the heal wasn't up. I'm not too sure, but maybe she didn't realize that the Cypher had gotten it to the halfway mark on the bomb. So really unfortunate. A great try and a great play from Zell, but in the end, not quite enough.
So it looks like we're going to be on hardest scopes right now. So only snipers, and the snipers must be zoomed in at all times, unless they are planting or defusing the bomb. All the snipers are going to be zoomed in. We're going to be seeing a lot of tunneling here. Zell's going to be getting the first kill on Killjoy. That's a little bit of revenge from last time. Kibo taking out the rest. Kibo going to drop it out of half HP right now. Blue Pancakes going to be the battle of the headshots right now. Kibo barely escaping with their life right now as Lazal takes out someone's friend. It's going to be down to the 4. Now it's going to be down to 3. Do think can go out? Kibo somehow still alive. Doing a lot of damage, though. Unfortunately, it's just not going to be enough. Kibo at 49 HP is literally one shot to all these marshals. Zell going to be picking up the shot there. It's down to the 3v2. Breach and Cypher on the defending team. This could be the round that the attackers needed. Spike going to be just sending it here. Unfortunately, not waiting for the crosshair to settle. Going to get taken down by Refluence. Refluence and Panda going to be doing whatever they can right now. But as Refluence goes down, Panda knows that they've got to get this 1v2 and they've got to get it right. The Spike is going to get picked up here in mid. He's going to let it happen. Looks like also Panda's the only one with an op right now. Going to be able to take down Lazal here. Going to unfortunately go down to Blue Pancakes there. The op is lost. It's going to be picked up by the attackers. Attackers coming back in. Ooh, but Kaysen says no abilities.
Might have been a misplay from Zell. Not sure if that was called the first round, so maybe that was free game. But in the end, I think, actually, I don't know if you saw already, but I think Panda might have sacrificed the armor to get an op, which arguably might have not been the play because everyone else, could live at least one shot. But Panda, while guaranteeing a kill, went more for like a glass cannon approach, really believing in his aim, and I think did treat him well around, but in the end wasn't.
We see Lazal doing the same thing. That's light armor, but you just guaranteed yourself a kill on the Refluence here. It's down to a 4v3 already. It's down to a 3v3 now. Blue Pancakes taking out Kibo. Good trades. However, we see Killjoy on the defense, 0 HP. We see the Yoru on the attack, 0 HP. So that means that even the Marshall players are going to have a good chance at getting a kill here. Nice single right there, going to be taken by Killjoy. Let's all taking out someone's friends, just down to Cypher. Yet again, let's see what Cypher's going to be able to pull off right now. Panda running with the Marshall. I love that you have to stay pulling in. Going to be shooting so that they don't have to stay scoped in right now. And let's just see how well this is going to work out. Panda going to just try to get the kill, but no, Spike is grabbing the headshot here. Attackers tying things up 2-2.
See, Panda tried to go for a little maneuver there, tried to jump, and actually caused the first shot to miss, but unfortunately getting hit with the headshot, not much, could do there. 1v3, especially when they're all trained on you. Not much hope. We do see the new strat hold the line. Only the LMGs, meaning the Ares and the Odin, are gonna be allowed. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. My personal favorite is the Odin. I actually like that gun quite a bit. On the flip side, I cannot use the Ares. Artie, how do you feel about it?
Really? Dude, the Ares is so underrated, honestly. Especially since everyone is forced to use LMGs. We're going to be seeing a lot of Ares so that they don't have to waste all their money on the Odins. But in Hold the Line, the biggest thing to take away from this is that they can't move while they shoot. They got
not only that, but they have to stick together.
Yeah, it's really funny. This is kind of like a World War I trench strategy almost. But the Ares are going to show off their supremacy here a little bit. They have a little bit easier time controlling their spread. That being said, the Odin just has extra bullets, and Lazal is just going to be able to just hold it down. Refluence does manage to get a 3K with the Ares, but Lazal going for the ace is stolen by Spike here. You just know that Lazal is screaming at Spike.
Absolutely,
people.
But you know what? That was a great play. Great way to bring it back from the Breach. The Breach getting a solid 3K, just mowing it down. You said the Ares didn't have as many bullets, but he used that bullet very wisely. Those 60 bullets went to great use, getting 3 kills, trying to bring his team back into the round. In the end, not enough, but
cool. The Ares is really underrated, honestly. And what's funny is, actually, in one of the tournaments that I shoutcast for, we saw somebody use the Ares in a pro match and get a 3K with an Ares. It was incredible.
Did it happen to be a Sova?
It did happen to be a Sova. I think you know which match I'm talking about.
I think I know what match.
And it's very fun to see that. It looks like as all the teams sticking together, the attackers, it pays off for them. Not a single defender to be seen in A side. They're all sticking together on B. However, it looks like the defenders, they broke strat a little bit. They did not stick together here. Let's see how well it's going to work out for them, though. It looks like they have to spend time now to regroup. Time they could be used pushing the site. They all have to push up together. The attackers as well going to be shifting all the way over. Look at how well they stick They are all right next to each other here. Absolutely perfect. They're going to be stacking up in rafters. The defender is going to be coming up through tree. Let's watch. Looks like they're going to be breaking through the door right now. And let's watch how well this works out for them. You see all the utility coming out here. Panda picks up the first kill. Defense has an advantage. But as the attackers continue to stack in here, they just get mowed down. Refluence doing work, but Lazal, there's the 3K, the 4K. Let's do it. He gets the ace. There it comes back from the last round. Spike gets taken out by the Spike. And
that is just fantastic play coming out from Lazal. You know, maybe a little bit upset that the ace was stolen last round. Decided, you know what, I'm gonna get it this round. Great play.
I think that was a Spike ace.
I think that was a spite ace. I would call it that. That was very surprising, especially since it looked really good for the defense because Refluence with a great ult. I think that got 4 players. Unfortunately, maybe they weren't able to capitalize off of it. We've got a couple kills, but overall, a really good attempt at the retake.
Yeah, the attackers just did a great job just holding it down. Now we're on Doom, though, so shotguns only, no walking or crouching, just playing Doom Eternal. There's Yoru coming through. Refluence doesn't know whether to hold the line against the incoming attackers or to come through. And let's see here, going to be Resolve Blue Pancakes to get the first 2 kills. The defense is down 2 players. The rest of the attackers are going to be coming up through. And it's really fun to watch out how well they pick up now. Blue Pancakes picking up another kill, but Killboy taking out Spike. It is pretty intense to watch this happen. There's no walking and crouching, so you know exactly where they're coming from. This is going to be giving the last 2 Sentinels on the defense a lot of time and information as well. They know exactly what to deal with, but that just does not have the range. So Panda is going to be able to take out Fresh. He pushes up, but not going to be able to take out anybody pushing up through tree. Now down to the 2v3 situation. Killboy using ult. This is incredible. Let's see. Panda going to be able to take out Blue Pancakes, but unfortunately goes down to 48 feet with that Molotov. Lazal going to be able to take out Panda in the end here, but let's see what Killjoy does with a Bucky. Now the rest of the defense, or the rest of the attack has pushed off. Sage is going to be off the site here, but looks like Jet can get detained. Killjoy taking him out, but that was a classic. Can you use a classic? It's Doom. It's shotguns only. But he is going to be able to take out the Zell. Now, here's the thing. He right-clicked with the classic.
He did right-click. And I consider that...
that's a shotgun.
A shotgun. I think it's a really cheesy shotgun, but relatively, it's a shotgun.
It is a shotgun.
I think by technicality, Artie, I think we might have to let it pass.
I think so too. I think that we can kind of accept that. We're going out now into Strat 14 Turtle in the Hair. The attackers have to jump. This is quite fun here. So the attackers have to spam jump if they want to move. B-hopping is fine, but the defenders are going to be crouching the whole round. The attackers are going to be the Hare, and the defenders are the Turtle. So let's just see, who is going to win. In these traditional stories, we do know that the Turtle usually comes out on top. I think that's because the Turtle has a little bit more accuracy. Turtle has a little bit more time to prepare as far as what they're going to do. The Hare is just too fast.
It does depend on the players, I feel like, in their strat. You can see they are running around. Lazal actually being very smart. Bringing out the knives that has 100% accuracy. You see just jumping the way through mid, coming up on this caging with no idea. Still moving around. And getting on a 14. Lazal is absolutely popping off this map. Last player being raised on Cat. Having to crouch the whole time. Only good for 1 before traded out by Spike. 5 against 3 in favor of the attackers.
Spike just took another ace from Lazal. This Spike is the second time.
You're absolutely right. You hate to see it, but you must think, look, Lazal is popping off. This is the 9th round of Valorant, and he is already at 22-5. Now, if that's not a great performance, I don't know what is.
22-5 is actually kind of unfathomable. It's like everyone else is still in the single digits, and this man's is in the 20s. That's kind of fun to see. Thrash going to be able to take out someone's friend right now. That's going to be putting the defense at a little bit of a disadvantage here. And given the fact that the defense is all crouching, one of the things that can happen too from this is that if the attackers realize that A is completely clear, they can push in and plant before the defense has any time to kind of come back from that. Now, the defense put a lot of effort into B-side here. Panda and Kivo! Panda things up here, take out the Pancakes and Threats. Let's see what's going to happen. Unfortunately, Panda is going to go down. It is going to bring this into a 3v3 now. 3v2 is Spike taking out Refluence. We're going to just be seeing between Raze over on the A site and Killjoy over on the B site here. The attackers can just push A and have it, or they're going to be pushing through this Killjoy utility here. Killjoy going to be taking out the Ares here, and is going to be able to take out Zell. Watching now, and Spike is going to go down as well. Zell just doing absolute, oh man, Killjoy doing absolute work as a Tortoise. Great job. That was
as soon as you get into a position like that where you come through a doorway and the Killjoy is just position. The positioning is so good. You know, unintentional because obviously you don't normally play Valorant like this already, but
no.
An absolutely great position coming from the Killjoy to secure that 3K and easily secure the round. It was not even contested.
The tortoise and the hare. It's just like the stories. It's crazy. I always thought that was just like, I don't know, propaganda. To like not run with scissors, but you know, it just happened. Turtle in the hair coming out yet again. Let's watch out as the attackers are going to be trying to find out through B. Looks like the defenders are shifting a little bit. They're putting one sentinel per site here. However, they've only got Cypher on the B site here. Now that Cypher trapwire is going to come in handy with slowing down the hairs. But someone's going to go down first out in mid. That means mid is completely clear. The rest of the attackers won't have to worry about anything for a while. It's going to take Raze a little bit to rotate through. If the attackers realize they can just push onto the site, they, you know, the defenders won't have a lot of time to come back in. And that's really it. Unfortunately, the attackers are not playing for that strength here. Panda is going to be able to take out Spike here. That positioning is extremely valid right now. We see also a little bit of a fight going to be happening towards A in A lobby as Omen kind of rotating over by themselves. The Refluence is going to take him out. Panda taking out Zell right now as Blue Pancakes is going to be able to refrag on that, take out Panda. The defense has a one-man advantage. However, they've got nobody on B side except for Kibo. Kibo's got to push in, but fully crouched. Refluence does not have time, fully crouched, to make it to B site in time. Killjoy has a little bit of time, and Kibo is going to need to use that to their advantage. Because Killjoy does not have time to get on the site and kill and defuse. But if they can split the work up between them, Kibo needs to start moving now. You just got the kill on Blue Pancakes. You got to start moving now. Otherwise, you do not have time to get to the spike here. Oh, but Kibo used a blast pack. That is the strategy here. Lazal going to be holding out here, is going to be able to get the kill, and Killjoy does not have time to get to the spike here. But with the detain, wait a second, this could be it with the detain here.
No, not enough time.
Not enough time to defuse.
Very close. I think it comes down to maybe a second. Yeah, a second and a half. Really unfortunate. Really close. And honestly, Artie, I was going to say during the round, I feel like not only is it true to the story of the tortoise and the hare, but sometimes when somebody's crouching around a corner in Valorant, you just don't expect it. You just don't expect somebody to crouch around, and that enough. Some people think, oh, that's a disadvantage. You're slow peeking, you know, that's a kill. But it's enough to throw off your mental. It's enough to throw off your anticipation. And
but Rod, you know about throwing off mentals? What's the strat gonna be right now? No. Do you know what the strat's gonna be right now, Rod?
Yeah, the strat's gonna be number 25. Who's a good boy? And you can't hear it right now, but in their phone, you're talking like this. Oh, dude, I just got to kill a threat from Blue Pancakes into refrag. What a good refrag. Zell's going to be getting a rest. Doing good work in stages. Kibo taking a double kill.
Watch it now. Zell's going to be able to take out Kibo. Lazal taking out someone's friends. Going to be down to a 3v2 situation. Watching out the defense is going to be down to a single person here. Let's see what Cypher's going to be able to do. Holding out on A side here. Now the push, what prevented the attackers did not get all the way out. However, the attackers are down to 3 players. And up against the 1 defense here. Spike gonna be coming out here. Panda gonna hear him come out. Is Panda gonna be able to get the refrag? Oh no, unfortunately not. Panda does not know where the ball gonna be getting the option here. The attackers do take the shot.
Absolutely fantastic. It looked a little sketchy there during the A main push from the defenders. Looked a little sketchy. It looked like the Kibo was gonna get a lot. Got 2 kills, but thankfully Zell did trade it out and was able to help secure the round. Now, Artie, you did give us a little taste of what it sounded like.
And now it's your turn.
And I don't know if the stream needs to hear that.
It's your turn.
I have heard
the cast as if you're talking to a dog.
We can try it a little bit. We'll see how long it lasts. But right now, we see that all of the attackers are going to be outside. Now he's going to be going against a Raid and a Cypher holding the site. Yoda being into mid. Just holding the line. You can see what's going on. Someone's friendly. Not really getting the kill, but a mid push is coming out for the cast. Now that's when I'm casting like that. Because he's some action really picking up and ult being used in mid. Getting Refluence a kill. Now a 3v3 in the round. A 3v2 Refluence going up huge with these flanks, but the op might not be enough as this does get caught out. Refluence with the 3K, possibly on for the 4. These are shutting it down into a 1v1.
Down to the 1v1. Let's see how well this is going to work with Panda versus Thresh here. Now, Thresh does have the spike. It's 55 seconds on the clock. That's enough time to rotate. You know Cypher's holding on B side here. And with the entire team giving callouts as if these last players standing are just puppies. This is going to be so funny. I wonder what this callout sounds like here. And Thresh, oh, he canceled it though. Wait, does Panda know about the cancellation? He does, and unfortunately, Thresh is that's just not going to work out for you here. Let's see how well it's going to work as Thresh rotates out. He knows he needs to force Panda into the retake. If this retake does happen, it'll at least allow Thresh to kind of take a little bit of time, make sure that they have the advantage versus Panda. 17 seconds on the clock. You're taking your sweet time, but it's a mind game here. You got enough time to plant, and that's all that matters. Panda gonna have to come back around now. Panda knows that it's coming, and let's go ahead and see just how well this retake is going to work out. Now, Omen does not know where Panda is. Panda is going to be doing whatever they can to make sure that the footsteps aren't heard here. However, I think that they are definitely heard right now. Omen knows what to expect, where to come from here, and Panda though going to be trying to assume that it is in heaven. We got the call out here saying, "Oh, there's one good attacker going to be sitting in hell." And Panda going to be sending Thresh to hell where he was before, and Panda getting the defuse here.
Thresh kind of playing an open spot. Usually you want to play on one of the sides of hell if you play it, because that drop down can be so lethal. So unfortunately, maybe getting caught out there. I do like the idea of ulting and canceling it, but Panda, unfortunately for him, is the kind of player to just stay out of sight. Anchor until you can't anchor anymore. So really unfortunate, can't really help.
Yeah, and I was going to use your Twitch account to dab in the chat, but unfortunately, Rod, I
have not renewed my subscription to your channel.
That's a little bit crazy, but watching out, looks like it's going to be 2 shots, 2 mags. Only 40s are allowed, and they have to fire bullets until there are only 4 left here. So that means that they're all safe right now until they got 4 bullets, and there's no such thing as a reload here. You got 2 shots, 2 mags. Now, as these players go, each shorty is only going to have 4 chances to do damage to the enemies. And it looks like the attackers are actually sticking together here. They're going to be pushing up kind of like a hug strategy. That's going to work out really well in their favor here, especially as we see a lot of the utility come out. Blue Pancake's wasting 2 shots. There's only 2 more. That means that you can basically get a maximum of 2 kills right now. However, you got to land those headshots. Only 1, and now there's none. Pancake's down to the knife here and up against Shorty. Now let's see. He picked up the Shorty from Refluence, which had ammo. That means you get some more bullets in it. Kibo and Panda both going to be picking up a kill, going down to the 4v3 right now as the defenders lose a little bit of health on the Yoru and their Sage and their Omen. It's not looking good, but Thresh going to be clearing things up, bringing us into a 3v2. Now as 2v2, Panda going to kill Thresh, going to be picking up a kill, just going to be down to Cypher. Let's see what Panda's going to do from the side. Panda takes out Zell, but Thresh with the 4K to clean it up.
An absolutely stunning performance. Now, the Shorty, I was going to say a strat is actually to buy 2 Shorties in the beginning and just fire them up. And then, so just in case, maybe you have some extra, another Shorty should you run out of ammo.
That's allowed.
That is allowed. Didn't really need it. It's new Thresh, not many people know it, but I would consider him a Shorty expert. We see the only on screen from him. That was upgraded before they allowed you to choose colors. So he fully committed to the Shorty as soon as that came out, and instead of spending his Radiant Knight on maybe the Phantom for that collection or the Guardian or maybe even the Bucky, he chose the Shorty. So quite a Shorty fan from him. Wow. Not hard to see why he got a 4K and did so well that round.
I love that. That's some good lore here. I'm really loving the lore here on Thresh. Watching out, Zell gonna be throwing up that Sage Wall, and unfortunately not gonna be able to stand up on top of it. Looks like that final cube was destroyed here. We hear the knives coming through to try to take out the wall, and yeah, one of the things is that the attackers, they're just coming in strong with it. Kills are taking out the wall here. Thresh gonna be doing whatever they can right now. Let's see if Thresh can live up to it. Misses the first 2 on Panda. Boom Buddy gotta run away from that. Luckily, we got Sage here to heal up a little bit. Thresh gonna be going back up to 75 DD. Zell and Thresh both picking up a kill. Thresh out of ammo though, gotta pick up 1 more. Gonna be sending it here with a teleport cancel and a 28 HP. Let's see, gonna be going for the blind. Blind is not gonna quite connect though. Killjoy coming in from the back to take out Zell. No more ammo in there. You're running out of ammo everywhere. Evo's got 1 shot here. There you go. Killjoy did find a couple bullets there. Going to be able to take out both Pancakes and Thresh as they go into the next round. 6 to 8.
Very unfortunate. You see a lot of smokes coming up within the mid area there, and some of the players just firing blind. So not really hitting anything and wasting that precious ammo. You see It's Me Thresh running out very early and being forced to the knife and just kind of being a sitting duck for the rest of the round. I think his only hope was that everyone just started missing their shots and it became a knife fight. Unfortunately, not the case, as we do see the Killjoy flank around, get 2 beautiful kills to get a 4K.
Oh my god, this is my favorite strat here. It's hide and seek. The attackers can only use knives and cannot plant. The defenders can only use abilities. This is so much fun. So the defenders, if you can see right now, they've got only a little bit of offense as far as their abilities go. They've got flashes, and they've got Phoenix's fireball. Phoenix's fireball is now gone, but the defenders do not have any abilities with which they can kill. It's hide and seek right now. They literally just have to try and survive right now. Current objective: survive. The defenders, though, they just got called out by Cypher here. That is absolutely unfortunate. Let's watch out what happens. Nice block of that Killjoy turret. Thresh just doing some work. Unfortunately, Killjoy, you are going to have to recall that. That's not how it works. Thresh going to be hiding up here. And this is just chaos. Going to be getting rushed 2v1, but look at that. None of them can get up there. That is an Omen-only spot. Now, Raze can get up there, but I don't know if Raze has any more blast packs. They're going to have to save that. This is something that's so interesting.
Oh, Raze does have blast packs, so if she's smart and she saves it, that Omen is in trouble. Omen does teleport to a better spot.
Oh, that's a better spot here, but Kibo, it's going to be up to you here. Kibo's got to realize.
But they can't use abilities, remember that.
Oh, they can't use the abilities. It's just the defenders. Omen is... he's not cheating.
Yeah, he's not cheating. And that's just smart, good play coming out from It's Me.
Wow.
I know.
They guaranteed themselves the win by having a Jet and an Omen with the abilities. That is entirely in the rules. That's what I love about this, is that you can find these loopholes in the rules. These are worded very, very carefully here, and very, very fun. So, so we see that Kipo saying, can we use abilities? Kipo, you're on the attacking side. You can't. It's very fun here. We see Panda rage quitting. Disconnect. No, I'm kidding. Panda is going to come back there. Probably a little bit of a disconnect. And see, looks like the attackers can use abilities now. Kaysen! You weren't supposed to, though. Let's see, the attackers now going to be able to use abilities. It's hide and seek, but with abilities and knives coming from both here. Kaysen is crumbling into the masses. He hears the upset.
He's leaving.
Then please.
We just see, that does change the game. Raze becomes way more valuable, needing some higher spots. Even Phoenix going to be really good at just mauling some spots out. Zell kind of corner here, barely missing. Reach right on her tail. Gonna kill, but getting backstabbed. I think that ability just slightly too slow.
Should have gone for the slow orb while running away. But Refluence does manage to take out Blue Pancakes here. Watching now as the attackers stack up on 5. It's up to the defenders to be able to hide out. Looks like Yoru on B site managed to stay hidden. Yoru did not get revealed at all and is going to be able to come out on top of that here. It's Thresh going to go down here. Raze finally able to use those abilities. Now, Jet is still on the run here, hiding, and looks like trying to find up somewhere to go up high. And unfortunately, though, is going to be having to run away here. Just hot on the tail. We see all of the attackers just rushing. Refluence trying to find just a little bit of corner cut here. But look at this. Jet is bringing him towards Yoru. This is just team sabotage. No, they are going to be able to come back around to fight, but Panda cuts off as well. Now, they don't know where Yoru is. They think B site is clear. They went through B site first. They got everyone at B site, right? Let's see here if someone's friend. He does find Yoru. Unfortunately, the flash is going to come out, but it's not going to come out in time. Refluence and Panda are going to be coming out here. They all are flash, but Panda through the flash takes out Spike.
So that was so unfortunate. I was on the edge of my seat for that one, Artie. That was crazy. That was very close. Yoru almost got away with it. If Panda didn't hit that shot, I think he was home free. But you just see how important it is for the players to just track and make sure their pathing is good. I don't know if you noticed that, but as Liz went throughout T-spawn, the path that he took was less direct than the one that Riffluence took.
Yeah.
And that allowed him to catch up. That would put him more in danger. And that's the kind of things that can cost you around, especially in the start roulette game.
Exactly. So now the roles are reversed. Everyone can still use abilities, but now it's the defenders that are hunting. So the defenders are able to knife. The attackers can only sit and hide. However, looks like they're going to be using that Killjoy turret. They're going to be trying to hide that Killjoy turret, but unfortunately for them, the defenders have an omen. They can put a smoke over that Killjoy turret to at least get rid of it for a little bit so they can come up in the back and take it out. But look at the attackers. They're using their Sentinels right now to the best of their abilities. And Killjoy trying to use all of these things to slow everyone down, but it's just not going to work out. And the attackers are going to have to run fully away. Spike going to be able to pick up the first kill on Panda. We see the Raze Boom Buddy doing some damage, but unfortunately no kills are going to be picked up. The defenders are on the hunt. I don't believe that any of the attackers have any more utility. It is just going to be... Oh no, Thresh comes over the back door, been blinding him so he can't make that jump. He was all picking out kills, like 2 down, 2 players left. Refluence just doing what they can to dance. Look at that nice dance here. Is gonna go down. Kibo the Bear is taking out Spike though with a Boom Buddy. Incredible. Kibo though. Wait. Kibo
Living. Oh, but now it's Fight Club. Oh my gosh, Zell making that Fight Club, making sure Kibo can't run away, which is actually a very smart use of the Sage, I would say.
Really.
Kibo lived pretty long. Longer than I thought he was going to live.
How did you survive that?
That's the problem with VALORANT knifing. You know, you need to be aiming exactly at the right point, at the right time. It just doesn't feel as good as Counter-Strike knifing, at least for now. So we are moving on to the next strat, which I believe already is going to be number 10.
Yes.
All right, and that is going to be, there can only be one. Now, if there's an enemy on the other team that is the same character as you, you have to shoot them until they're dead. And all non-twins must stay inside spawn until those little skirmishes are set.
However, there is one small problem here. There's only one set of twins, and that is Phoenix. Hello?
Blue Pancakes seemingly disconnected internet, but now everyone else is free game. Now you see someone's friend has to back up. Someone's friend has to go ahead and run.
I love that someone's friend just kind of sat there like, is Lazal gonna be able to pick up another kill as well, taking out Lazal before Thresh comes through. And Killjoy taking out Thresh in retaliation. Zell also gonna get the refrag here. We're going into a 2v3 situation. Defenders add a little bit of a disadvantage because that first one, but they clean it back up. It's down to the 2v2. We're seeing normal VALORANT come out right now. Zell is gonna be able to get the res on Thresh right now. And Panda is pulling off the stick on the site here. Plants a spike. Watching his Kibo coming from the back here. This is dirty. This could win here. Now, everyone is still caught up in these strats. They don't realize that this is just normal VALORANT now. We see Spike jump shooting. We see people coming to the side and one! And unfortunately not going to be able to pick up the second one, but they've got the Raze nade. That Raze nade expertly thrown just in hell here. They're doing a lot of damage to Sage here. Sage on 1 HP pretty much. One shot. Let's see if Kibo's going to be able to do it. Now, Kibo does not want Sage to get that defuse. Sage's going to be coming out to try to peek, but, Kibo just takes time. Gets the headshot on Zell. Easy clutch up for the attackers. It's going 8-10.
And that was just a great play. That was, yeah.
I think we do want to do one more after this.
Yeah,
I think 3 games is very fun.
We'll see. We'll hopefully we're gonna try to get Blue Pancakes back into the game. It does seem like the internet dropped, so really unfortunate. Hopefully we are going to take a tack pause. Maybe not. Maybe we don't have that setting turned on, which is very unfortunate. But now it looks like to be strat 24.
Yes, they know me for my one taps. You have to reload after every bullet. Now, this is how some of my friends play Call of Duty. My friend named Rob does it. Now we see Spike reloading the off here after 2 shots, but it's okay because they missed them both anyway. They're gonna be seeing Lazal take out Killjoy right now. Watching as someone's friend, he takes 2 shots. The Guardian does not reload. Let's see how he's gonna be able to overcome this. And it looks like it's down to the 4v5 situation. Still not a lot of kills. You have to do a lot of reloading here. Someone's friend though, peeks 2 people. That's 2 shots that can come through. It's just down to 2 attackers now. 1 attacker. Only Panda. What's Panda gonna be able to do with the Guardian? He's trying to survive on these 1 taps. Looks like he's not getting 1 taps. A lot of people shot twice there. I think that was a little bit dirty coming from the defenders.
I think that was a little bit dirty. maybe they need to go back to school. Spring break got the best of them because they're counting to 2 already, not to 1. That's very unfortunate.
You know, this is actually something that I struggle with. I also cannot count to 1.
That is very unfortunate. I would go see a doctor.
So it's like I get lost. You know, there's a lot of numbers on the number line.
There's a lot of numbers.
And technically,
they even go negative.
There are infinite numbers
in between
0 and 1.
Yeah, infinitesimal amount.
So I don't actually know how to count to 1, and I think that a lot of people are also struggling with that. You know, 2 is close to 1.
That's true.
And you know what else is close to 1? The word run, which the defenders should do since Killjoy has just ulted here. And we're going to be seeing Thresh going to have to pop this ultimate to get out. Oh, he's popping to cancel it!
Unfortunately,
he didn't do it.
No, didn't do it soon enough.
I thought we were going to be seeing that pro strat come through, but unfortunately, they did not teleport into the ultimate zone.
That is a mistake a lot of Omens make, me myself included sometimes, that you need to time it well in order to get the trick off, because you don't account for the ability time, activating the TP.
Yeah.
We do see some smarter gun choice coming out, I think.
I think the Bucky is a good choice, but we did see, once again, 2 shots before the reload, not 1.
Very unfortunate.
Well, let's watch Lazal. Oh, there we go. That's what we like to see, the 1-tap and then the reload. That's how it's done here. Panda 1-tapping. Is he going to reload this time here? Going to be reloading. Lazal takes the headshot right now. So 3v2 situation. Now a 2v2. Refluence taking out Zell's. Going to be reloading that Guardian here. Takes a little bit longer than the Vandal. But unfortunately, for the defenders, they just don't have time to get through the defuse. Refluence with a 3K. Now that's a comeback.
That is a comeback. Now, I think I did see Refluence shoot 2 bullets there before reloading. That's just, some minor stuff, but doing pretty good. So, getting the attackers now 9 rounds and making it a 11-9 in favor of the defenders.
Oh, this is fun. Okay, so this is now to drink the Kool-Aid. They must kill 4 of their teammates as fast as they can. The first team to have 1 remaining wins. So it's all team kills right now, and I think the attackers have the advantage right now because the defenders only have a Phoenix, whereas you've got Killjoys and Raze and Phoenix here. So it looks like, Raze is going to be the one selected to survive, and that means that Raze wins here. The attackers literally could not do, the defenders could not do anything about that. The defenders literally only had a Phoenix to do damage. So Raze just kind of won that here. So Raze has to come out and kill the defenders. And I think that that's going to have to happen again.
And that is padding the stats already. Now, if this were to go another round, there's going to be a clear advantage because now Kibo has the ult. So if you really wanted to, no need, but if you really wanted to, you could expedite it further. Now, they choose to let him go for the highlight. Maybe this Yoda seems a little unwilling, but they are good sports about it. Kibo, that's going in the montage. No context needed.
Yeah.
A really nice ult for the ace. Just happens to be in defender's spot.
I love that. All right, so now we're going to strat number 22 to protect the president. There's no planting until the last 30 seconds. Each team's top fragger is now the president, so Panda and Lazal. And that means that the president cannot shoot, cannot use abilities until they're the last alive. They are able to get armor, though. However, if the president dies, everyone on that team must stop shooting and you are dead. They must protect their president here, which means that you want your president to be last alive, otherwise you lose automatically. Once president is last alive, they're going to be able to shoot, but will they even get to that moment, or will we see the president die here? Once again, it's Panda and Lazal here. Now you can still go ahead and Zell doing some work right now. Watching out as Thresh taking out someone's friend here. No president has been put in danger here. Lazal's on the opposite side of the combat here. Panda, not on the opposite side, but is being fully surrounded by the teammates here. We see the attackers waiting until 30 seconds to get the plant. The defenders, we've got blue pancakes.
Still seemingly AFK. Maybe the internet got cut out. Really unfortunate. We see a really nice close-up. You get to see Phoenix's really chiseled features.
He's got a nice jaw. I wish
he
I had
does have
that.
a nice jaw. Look at that.
Look at that jaw.
It's sharp. That could cut glass.
It really could. And
It could
cheekbones
cut
too.
glass.
So okay, so we see Lazal now able to do some shooting because you know, the technically last man standing. Let's see, Killjoy though gonna be able to get the shot off, and it is gonna go for the attackers right now.
30
Attackers
seconds
just
left.
gonna run into the spawn, take out Blue Pancakes with this easy right click to the back, as I am assuming. Oh no!
Oh! 60.
Call me ticks apart again.
That is execution already.
And
That
an
is
ace.
execution.
And
And the ace. That's a that could go in the montage already.
that's another
You just cut
montage.
all that in between. That's a montage moment.
That, I mean, if you put that in a TikTok, it'll go so fast that I won't be able to
Yeah,
notice.
nobody will know.
Yeah.
So KJ really coming out top here and arguably getting stomped.
Yeah. Now we see Panda is still the top fragger here. So unfortunately, even with the ace, Killjoy still not coming up to the top frag position. So we are still keeping Panda and Lazal here. Now I believe that the strategy, it stays the same. They don't have to swap Killjoy out now. Even though Killjoy is now top frag, I don't think they have to swap him out. I think that they are still keeping Panda as the president right now. So let's see what's going to happen. Spike is going to be coming in from the back right now. Looks like the defenders are going to try to send him to the back to take out the president here. President is a little bit exposed right now outside of that. Now that Killjoy didn't lock down anybody. Refluence taking out Spike. Once again, we're down to just Lazal here. It's a 1v5 situation since Blue Panda is AFK. Does Lazal have a chance with just a shot?
I don't think so, especially not with the Killjoy being an aggressive presidential guard. I don't think we've seen, you know, I don't think the Secret Service kind of goes around just whacking people. But you see, the Killjoy was out there taking fights. You know, he knew. Look at flank. That's where they're going to be coming from. Sure enough, got a free pick on the Omen in mid, and now his utility set up. And unless Liz is able to pull out something really great, it looks pretty dire, especially with Panda having an Odin ready to spam. You see a tripwire there. If Liz were to walk into there and trigger that, it would have been a free kill for Panda. Round would have been over. Now Liz is just weighing his options in mid, thinking, "Oh, they haven't planned yet. What do I do?"
Spike planted.
And Artie, I'm not sure there's much he can.
Lazal does have an ult though. If Lazal decides to use the ult here, it could come out. However, that raise nade is very well placed. Going to be bringing Lazal down to 52 HP. Things are not looking good. But Lazal takes the headshot. 17 HP remaining. Gonna need to pick up some form of strategy right now, and you know that strategy is gonna have to come out in the terms of the Apache attack helicopter strategy, using the updraft, using the counter. Unfortunately, Kibo is going to be using the stand in one spot and left click when head.
You know, tried his best. Unfortunately, Blue just might be an internet problem, or might just be AFK. Really unfortunate.
Do you think that Hawaii has internet problems? I've never heard of
and
that.
look, it's so unfortunate. Blue Pancakes just returned from being AFK, and that's just the round that the attack needed to be put on match point. Now, Artie, what do you think? Liz is at 34 kills, 34 and 16. Can Liz or anyone else on the team like step it up, bring it home, bring it to overtime, so that the defenders still have a fighting chance?
I think Liz can. Liz and Zell. You know, Zell's a pretty good player. Zell, I see the strats. I see that Zell has been trained very well by this guy named Rod. There's a lot of
cool guy.
And so I think that, you know, they could bring this back. Now, this is going to be the Reaper reload strat. When you kill someone like someone's friend just did, he's got to pick up Spike's gun. And let's see what's going to happen. Someone's friend is not going to be able to pick up that gun yet here. Thresh going to go down here. Refluence has to trade out to pick up Thresh's weapon. Evo going to be doing some work here. Takes up Blue Pancakes. Got to run to pick that up now. There's no reloading available. And there we go here, picking out that Vandal as well. Gonna have a frenzy too, but Lazal gonna be able to pick up two.
Lazal not playing by the rules, but really unfortunate. Probably
what
just
can
a
you do?
reflex. Probably just a reflex.
What can you do? What can you do? You know, there's two people. It's a double kill. It's one spray. That's one spray.
Kason commenting, clearly noticing. Really unfortunate. If he wins that, we might have to bring this up to the judges, but for now we'll allow it.
Lazal wants to go into overtime right now. That's what we want. Is overtime. He takes out Panda, 70 HP. It's a 1v1. Killjoy versus Lazal. This is the presidential battle here. Now, Lazal does manage to pick up the other Vandal. Let's watch out. Unfortunately, though, Killjoy can just pop this nade with the alarm bot. It's going to do a little bit of damage here. Now, Broken, not really going to do too much here. But, you know, Killjoy just super aggressive with all the kills.
Really? That was just good neutral placement. Even though Liz looked maybe like you really, really, really wanted that OT. Unfortunately, not able to happen. The Killjoy coming out, just I'm having a fantastic showing tonight, doing the work. Not the match MVP,
But
team MVP.
Lazal-
Lazal showing up.
37. That's crazy.
That is
37
that is
and
absolutely
17
fantastic. That
with
is
Killjoy 26 and 14. This was a show-off match.
this was a show-off match, and I think that's fantastic. I think they did really good. We do seem to be having one more match coming out, so please do stick around for
Whoa.
that. We'll, more great times, more nice, more funny moments. For now, Artie and I are going to be taking a break, and we will come back to you with our last and our final map of the night. Hope you guys stick around, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Much fun. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the UH Esports crossover event with the UHMMFMRT Teens Valorant Community. It takes a whole breath every time.
But you do really good every time. So I mean, credit to you.
Thanks.
Anyway, never do that again. Never do that again.
So, Rod, would you like to remind everybody else here who might be tuning in for the first time what we are seeing?
So what we're doing is just community nights with everyone who's coming out from both UH Esports and the UH memes for moped riding teens, but there are twists. So we are playing the equivalent of strat roulette. So every 2 rounds we change a strat. It can go from only one person allowed out of spawn at one time. We can go wild west. Maybe everyone's only allowed to use sheriffs, and that's just determined by a random number generator. And we just see where it goes from there. It creates really funny moments, great footage, and stuff that could go in people's montages. We saw a lot of aces last map.
We saw too many aces.
That is map. There. Usually you maybe see max 3 if somebody's really good, but we saw a lot of aces.
We saw very many, and what's fun is that these strats affect the team composition here. We see a few choices come out, but unfortunately on the attacking side, there's not a lot of damage that you can see coming from just the abilities. Now they've got 2 Sova shock darts, but that's about it as far as damaging your team. And I think that can actually affect a little bit when it comes down to what the teams are going to be able to utilize for their strategies, later down the line. Now, starting now with running gunners, you must be moving while you shoot. This is how we start off this match today. And, well, on a pistol round, you're going to want to go full frenzies here. It looks like the attack
does have the ready to go, but no, they're second-guessing themselves. Look, the classic now. But I think you're right. The frenzy, it's not as good as it was before. They did a little something to it, but it is still disgusting. Some of my teammates swear by it. Like, it is
yeah, and we see Reyna kind of trying to shift into the your primordial Valorant strategies and crouch there, but you do have to move if you want the left click. So let's see here. We see the attacking team come out on top a little bit, but they do end up losing down 2 more players here. So it is going to go down to the 2v2 situation. Zell and Spike clean things up. Watching now as the defenders try to push up to the side here. Load starts dropping down the 6-4-3. Spike picking up Kibo. It's just down to Raze here. Raze moves, reloading, goes down, and the attackers pick up the first round in our Strats from a hat match.
All right, and that's first round going to the attackers. You're seeing the running gun frenzy really effective. The defense had almost done. They decided, I believe, to go with a more shorty route, which is very interesting. Not the worst strat, but I feel like on a map like Split, especially when there are relatively long sight lines, like for example from screens to A main, and maybe from like default on B to B main. Maybe not the best to have the shorties.
I think that they could have pulled it off if every single defender was holding out on B with a shorty, but it wasn't. And
it wasn't. And the frenzy running gun was just in the end because they relaxed that formation and that idea. We do see it is still the running gun, so everyone has the right idea. Spectre and even a judge coming in from low stars. Very interesting. Putting the defenders into a 3v4 situation. People slowly creeping up. Does great damage, but not enough to get the kill. He's going still live, still planting the bomb. Spike taking out Shark, leaving Panda in the 1v4. Only Bucky thinking, what do I do here? Artie, what would you do in Shark's situation?
Here's the thing. The Bucky is not bad for moving while shooting, especially with the right click. That right click, while you're walking, still retains a lot of accuracy here. Now, the wall machine, though, the attackers are just kind of built different in this because of the fact that they have all of this utility. They have all of this ability to run at them. So, Panda can do a little bit, but they're going to have to get really lucky with it. They do a lot of damage to Sova here, and look at that. Breach and Sova both one shot. Jet goes down as well. We pick up the Spectre, and look at this. This is winnable. Unfortunately, just not enough time. So, Panda had definitely the right idea by pushing in here. And you see, if they were just a little bit luckier that first shot on the Sova, they would have taken down Sova, would have gotten into 1v1.
Very unlucky. You see Sova, I think, live maybe on a sliver of health, possibly what looked like to be 2 health. So really unfortunate. Can't help. But we move on to the next round. Artie, what is going to be the strat in this next round?
It's follow the leader here. And so with follow the leader, one person leads the rest of their team, and everybody else has to travel in a line together. So it is just one singular person that guides up where everyone has to go. This is going to be really fun.
This is going to be really fun. Has a lot of mode down potential. So you see, not going to be the case here because the offense is choosing the A site while the defenders are in B heaven. But it could have been really bad. Now, this gives the the offense to set up in a position where they can just mow down the defenders if they try to come in for the weak.
And
so
I think that
we got to see how it boots up.
Yeah, I think that just seeing everybody cuddling together and being so close is just going to change a lot of how this works out. A-Tech taking out low class, Shark here picking up 2 kills as well. Lava Team picking up 2 to trade it out. Refluence and A-Tech going to be getting a couple kills each here, but A-Tech with the 3K cleans it all up here. We see the defense finally picking up a round.
Yeah, that was very interesting. You saw some very interesting guns come out from the offense. They had the really good weaponry, the Phantom and the Vandal. Unfortunately, not making it work for them. A-Tech showing that the running Spectre is superior. I was actually talking to him just today on thing with him. He told me that I was a terrible person for using it in a DM, but you know, now he's using it and to great success. So I will be telling him that I'm very proud of him.
You know, it's funny. A-Tech also tells me that I'm a terrible person in DMs, but I think that we're talking about different DMs.
Yeah, we probably, that's a problem. But it's okay. We'll move on into the next round where they are still having the same strat. Follow the leader, gotta keep the line. But now
colliding this time.
There's put out potential, but amazing ult coming in from the attacker side. But the defense is strong. You see spamming with some Cypher util, some Sova util. And that just sees a singular Sova low machine and a single ult being used to broadcast Sova.
That was almost a clutch.
Almost a clutch because the offense almost threw that. The defense almost threw that. They got a little greedy.
So Shark flashed out his teammate, and we really almost just saw, that flash is the story. But Shark did come in with the knife just in time here. Now it's a daily double, and we're on trick shot here. So you got to spin around to a 360 when you see an enemy before you shoot them. I think that
it's Wild Wild West. Only sure.
It's Wild Wild West.
Yeah. So, and that's gonna be kind of hard. So, I don't know about you, Artie, but I play on a very low sensitivity. Some of these people, you can already tell, they play on high sense. So it's not too bad for them, but I need to lift my mouse a lot.
That is 2 mouse lift up in order to do a full 360.
And that is a struggle. You see everyone kind of looking a little bit crazy.
Yeah, Zell's also on that low sense, huh?
Yeah, Zell has slightly low sense. Zell is looking, I guess, 360 here.
There we saw all the strats. There we go.
Great
Gonna take out a double right there. Picking up Newbie as well. Doing the 360. That's on Jet here. Let's see. Spike, though, gonna be able to get the actually a 180 spin, but still pretty good. Let's see what's gonna happen now. Just a Killjoy left. Kibo the Bear up on defense. Gonna be getting these preemptive 360-degree circles. Watching as well, it's going to be just a 1v2 situation, and both of the remaining attackers are on extremely low HP here. So this could go either way, but it's going to be up to Kibo to make sure they land each shot. You're going to be able to take out Wall Machine, going for that other 360 here. They're both preemptively 360, and let's see what's going to happen. One more 360 coming out from both of them. There's the Cloudburst. Kibo, super low sense. 1, 2, 3 swipes. Let's see here. Gonna be 1, 2, 3. 1 bullet in the chamber. And, but Spike gets the shot. It's going 2 to 3.
No, I feel like Kibo might have misunderstood there. It was just once you see them, you have to 360. But both of them, he was just 360 all the time. He maybe got a little happy with it.
Yeah, you only needed to do 1 360.
But he just kept going. He wanted it for the montage. Really unfortunate. But also some really nice shots coming out of Spike.
Yeah, one of the biggest things that you got to remember is that these rules are exactly as you see them, exactly as they're written. There is nothing to be implied here. So you can follow them right down to the line. And yeah, there's a singular 360 at the time of seeing an enemy is all you need. Let's see if Zell's going to be able to pull this off here. 5 HP left. Shark here going to be 360 out the side here. And another 360 coming in from Zell. Will Zell get the shot on reflex? Yes, but is he going to be turned out by Newbie immediately after? Shark going to be doing some more 360s here. As he peeks up through mid, going to be able to take the shot here. No. Let's see, another 360. They're very 360 happy right now. Kibo going to be getting a knife on Mozart. Law Machine taking out Kibo is in the retrack. Going to be down to a 3-shoot situation, fighting out through mid as the spike goes towards A. Zell! Oh! That was Newbie getting taken out by Panda immediately. Law Machine is going to be getting this plant out here, and Spike as well. Just going to be pulling off a little bit of teamwork and help. Shark is here going to be getting that jumping 360. Is it going to land? No, it's not. Law Machine is going to be able to get that headshot. And we see Cypher coming in. Panda doing the 360. Taking out Spike to the wall. Let's see, going for another wall bang. No, gets a headshot. And it's going 3-3.
Panda. That was just his round. Panda just performed excellently because you just don't expect that somebody 360s and then is just going to one-shot headshot. But there he is, and he's getting the highlight. Now the defender is playing a little bit, probably actually doesn't matter who gets the defuse because they both have. But you know, maybe just doing it for the style, maybe like a little selfie cam there. Pretty cool. Great play from Panda, and we're going on to our next strat, which is going to be gotta go fast.
This is a new strategy here. So gotta go fast. We actually don't have a graphic for this. This is a new strat. You have to turn your in-game sensitivity all the way up. All the way. So here's the thing, is that these players are all used to whatever sensitivity they have. Mine is set to like 1.08. Maybe it's a little bit lower. I think it's actually
1.08?
No, sorry, it's 0.08.
Okay.
It's 0.08. Okay. And so like,
wait, what GPI? 400 GPI?
Yes.
That is hot.
It's low.
That's
maybe
anyway. Okay.
Maybe it's low. I actually don't remember. That's why I used to when I played.
Well, for now, you can tell.
Players are gonna have to remember. But Panda is unable to even move.
You can tell Panda is playing the role very well because this man is struggle button.
Struggling. Gonna be able to pick up a double kill through the struggle. 9 HP. Oh no, here's that Sova with a double kill on a teammate too. Wall Machine taking out Sage, who just res them. That is biting the hand that feeds you here. Wall Machine looks to be able to handle the sensitivity curve a little bit easier. Let's watch now as they go up for it, trying to cannot get off the rope right now. Trying to get on the A site here to get the plant. Looks like Reyna is going to be able to get this plant here. Just sitting in so many as Zell. Let's see if Zell's going to be able to handle this sensitivity. Looks like he is going to be able to do it. Oh! No!
Maybe not handling it as well as we thought. No, really close to the kill. Unfortunately, is not able to land it. Kibo, really good for it. Really unfortunate. Really unfortunate.
I can't.
That was... you know, it looked really good for a second, Artie. Artie is dying of laughter. So, but it looked really good, Artie. It looked really, but we just didn't know that she literally wasn't moving her mouth.
This looks like those Warzone TikToks where like they pretend that it's like a super cool clip, but they're bots, and that's exactly what that looked like. We're gonna be going to this the super knife here. Super knife. You can only move if you have your knife out. So that means that you can still shoot, but you have to be stuck in place while shooting. You can only move with your knife. So this is going to be interesting to see how these teams... This is going to be a little bit different because it's going to be who can pull out their gun faster in a gunfight.
Yep. And that does play into strategy. You know, you can't buy something like an off unless your opponent whips. You need something that is taken out really fast. So even Panda, really nice finger with the one-ways. Of course, he's not able to finish any of the kills, and now needs to retreat back to reload and hold an angle.
Shark doing some work as well with the Bucky, picking up a double kill. Let's see if he's going to be able to get any more. We're watching now the 5v2 situation. The attackers are struggling with this because the attackers have to move onto the site, and the defenders can just stay planted and just watching it here. Spike can be able to pull out the knife to avoid that breach util, but Shark's stuck in place, gonna be able to pick up the 3K now. It's just up to Sova, who is in mid here with a gun out, waiting for the shot to come. And let's see how well it's gonna work out. We see him just stuck in place here, gonna be able to take out Shark there. Now, it's still a 1v4 situation. ATEC holding this corner very well. Now, the best thing about the strat is you can't push a corner. If there's a corner being held, you have to.
You can't do anything about it unless your opponent whiffs. Like
Unless
you can't do anything.
Law Machine utilizes the recon dart here. And yeah, gonna be able to find him. So he knows that ATEC is sat there and could have gotten the wall bang or could have just at least jumped out for the knife. But I don't know if they knew that ATEC was below his feet.
A great kill though, coming out from Law Machine. Unfortunately, looks like might not have enough time, especially with the Cypher. I believe that Panda sat on site, not gonna be able to do much, but will go for the plant, try his best. And Panda buying time, and now Law Machine doesn't have the time. Kibo picking up that last kill. Really valiant effort from Law Machine, but the triple wasn't enough.
That got close, though.
It got close, but it is a strat that favors the defenders. Law Machine was really good to even get that close to winning the round. I think the attackers really got to play smart. They got to kind of do their CSB hops to really take advantage of the movement and try to maybe like F1 peek a couple corners to get the advantage.
But that's the thing, is that the defenders could just sit and hold the whole time.
They could.
Now, I'm not sure if we are still using the same strat. I actually didn't count.
We are.
Okay,
so this
cool.
is still super low.
So the biggest thing about this is that the defenders can hold these hard angles. They can hold all of these different abilities to just make sure that the attackers can't get in, because the attackers, they got to be pushed with knives. It's hard for the attackers to actually get a foothold in, and we saw that last time, and we're probably going to see that again this time. It's going to be really up to if the attackers can find their footing. We see Shark and Kibo picking up the first 2 kills right now. It's down to a now 2v4. Panda picks up the kill. Refluence traces it out here. Shark whiffs the off shot, but Panda cleans it up for him. Saves his life here. Panda gonna be not jumping out far enough to get the sight line on the breach here, but breach on the site, gonna just try to get these shots here. Panda does raise B-hop to avoid the Guardian. Refluence does end up going down in the end there. The defenders just have an advantage.
Yeah. You see, Refluence really wanted Panda to keep going. Panda, really cerebral player, really smart, B-hopping, and arguably a little greedy. You could see he did go in for the knife there. If he wasn't killed, he definitely would have gone in for the knife. Would have been really unfortunate, but we do take those. For now, though, we are switching to strat 15, just W key forehead. Everyone has to hold W key the whole round, and you cannot walk or crouch. Now, to me, this is a round that screams the Spectre already, and we already see one coming out from Shark, or maybe even a shotgun from Panda, and we'll just see how this goes.
But this is different from the run and gun, because you have to hold W key the whole round.
But ATEC, starting off the round strong with a 4K, unfortunately, 3K, you're right.
And Zell with the ult, though.
Zell, yeah, with an amazing ult taking and looking to get this last kill with does stop using W, so we'll have to check the footage for that, see what the judges call, but it's going to be a relatively clean round for the defense off a wonderful 3K.
That was a really good 3K, but yeah, I think that a lot of people get this one confused with run and gun. Because with run and gun, you can stop moving, but you have to be moving if you want to shoot. Just W key forehead, you cannot stop moving. Now, we did see a lot of players, I think, misunderstand that. And that's quite unfortunate, but I'm hoping that we see ATEC, look, pulling out the Spectre yet again, that he knows that that's the strat that works here. Shark's going to be leading the start here on B. Nice ult, going to be countered, so nice flashes, but Newbie ultimately is going to be able to get that. Now, that ult would have worked really well if he had his team behind him, because that stops the enemy from moving.
This buy for Panda is very interesting, right? Because he can't move. And I don't know if he was going for a montage clip or what, but instead you see Newbie shredding up, making the other team look like newbies, and just easy getting a 4K. ATEC, yeah, being left below in a 1v5. Do they think he sticks it though? Newbie checking.
Oh, there's the ace from Newbie!
The ace with a jumping lucky shot, and that is why, ladies and gentlemen, that gun needs to be nerfed. I don't care what anyone says. I'm an advocate for it.
Okay, so grounded here, so you can't jump, you can't use the ropes, can't use the teleporters, anything. Here's the thing about that. That cuts off half of this map here. That means that the B transfer is completely unviable. Sewers, completely unviable. A ropes, if Jet falls down there,
yeah,
only Jet can get back up.
I played this strat, and there was a point where I actually jumped into ropes, and I couldn't get out. I just had to rely on my team. Thankfully, my team won the round, but got pretty scary. So we'll see if anyone does make
A-Tech did manage to go through
Spike
ropes
down
using
mid.
the updraft and got a double kill, but Spike did manage to come back and refrag that. Zell is sitting up Spike down to a 3v2 already. Let's see what's going to happen. The last two attackers are going to be forced down in the mid, and we're watching as Reyna and Breach just kind of are forced back away from that killjoy here. Panda going to be coming from the back, though. I'm not sure if they're going to be expecting Panda right now. Unfortunately, though, Panda does miss the shots on the Lodestar, and this isn't looking good for Panda. Lodestar is very mechanical, and, well, I eat my words immediately.
Panda showing that he is indeed good at this game, a true gamer, and now you just see Refluent slowly walking up. They know where he is, and so not really sure what he wants to do. Realizing he has 40 seconds, a lot of time, but not all, but at least a lot of KJ's utility is out right here, and that's just going to make his life very difficult.
Yeah, you basically got two defenders on the site, you know, Killjoy and her turret, and then you've also got to worry about the other defenders that know exactly where he is, so they're going to be rotating. However, he plays.
Oh, that's a miss.
Well,
that is such an unfortunate misplay, but it might not matter. He can hit the shot.
Nice.
He
He
gets the
did
kill on
manage
Kibo.
to get the kill. That being said, 13 seconds on the clock. I'm not sure if Refluent has no time right now. No, he does not. We see the defenders bring it 7-5.
Good half. A very good half.
Switching
Zell
sides.
celebrating a little bit there, getting a little bit excited. But yeah, so we'll see what the now defense can pull out with these strats. See, Law Machine, being a really stand-up player. I don't know if you noticed already, but the stand-up players from last match being Liz and the KJ that I'm not cultured enough to pronounce.
Just Killjoy. Just Killjoy. The name was just Killjoy.
It was just Killjoy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So just the Killjoy and Liz, they are not playing this map. So they were our standout players for the team the whole night. And now we have Law Machine and seemingly A-Tech to kind of pick up that mantle. So
very interesting composition here. And I love to see Law Machine carrying. You can really see the skill even given all of the the strategies are playing. Newbie gonna be hitting these this wall right now, and we see A-Tech gonna be up back over it. Is it gonna work out though? We see shots here. Zell gonna be picking up the first frag on Lodestar here. Newbie does manage to pick up Panda and double kill on the Zell. As A-Tech takes out Spike, Refluence is gonna refrag it. A-Tech with a double kill, picking up Refluence. A-Tech with a triple kill already. It's just gonna be down to the 2v1 stage. Newbie takes on A-Tech. It's going to be the 1v1 right now. Kibo versus Newbie. This is huge right now because if Kibo picks this up, we're going to be going into a nice 3-round advantage, which is going to help the attackers, especially if a lot of strats are going to be called that will be against the attacking team or against their team company.
Now, this is really hard for the Sage because I don't know how much experience you have with it already, but going up against a Killjoy and pistol round is one of the worst feelings you can have.
Just as well, going up against a Killjoy who has the bomb planted
and has a frenzy
and
has a alarm bot and a turn.
I don't think that this is actually winnable by Newbie, but we'll see.
There's also a volley on the bomb.
Yeah,
make matters worse.
And plus as that timer keeps ticking down here, Newbie gonna go for the fake here. Takes out the swarm grenade luckily, but Kibo just grabs that headshot, and there we go. Attackers going 3-round differential.
Newbie had some really nice shots, a really good initial kill on the Cypher, and a kill that we didn't think he got on Zell, but it was a really nice shot.
That was nuts.
Yeah, that was nuts. I didn't even know that the ghost penetrated that part.
I didn't either, but we're going into my favorite strat here, hide and seek. The attackers are only using knives, cannot plant. The defenders are only able to use abilities here, and looks like we have adjusted the rules here. The attackers are unable to use damaging abilities here. So that means that I'm sorry, actually the defenders cannot use any damaging abilities. So the defenders are hiding, cannot fight. The attackers need to get a full team wipe here. Spike's gonna be going for the run play here. Gonna be hiding in plain sight and waiting for the team to push him. But unfortunately for Spike, you've got a jet in front of you. You're already pinched out, and if A-Tech turns around and dodges that fight, it's going to be difficult. But luckily, Spike is going to be able to come out here and it gets in a good spot. We see a lot of the defenders hanging out in spawn still. The attackers are not going for it, really. But there we go. Spike, unfortunately, they left the safety of Heaven and got taken and dragged all the way down to hell for it. So we're going to be watching now as Refluence hiding out in mid-bottom. This is a pretty good spot to hide. Unfortunately, if Killjoy comes through a little bit overzealous, you will be spotted, especially as Jet comes through right now. If Jet checks that corner, which Jet does check that corner, there we see Refluence going down here. Shark! Nice find right there. Finding Reyna right there. Lodestar is able to survive. Nice utilization of the Leer here. Shark here is going to be going right now. Lawman is going to go down. It's just at the Lodestar to run for 26 seconds. All Lodestar has to do right now is utilize this Leer and find out how well. Unfortunately, though, as Lodestar hits a... Going to be going down, and that was a really close round. Now, what we saw there, Lodestar jumped off of the ledge, which meant that when they landed, they took fall damage, which stunned them. Panda did not jump. Panda walked off, did not take fall damage, therefore did not...
Just kept running.
Just kept running.
Yeah. No, so it's the small things like that. Like, even though this is a strat roulette, it's small things like that that make a difference. I don't know if you noticed, but there was also a cam outside B main that Panda had placed. And that was really smart because he checked that intermittently to see where they were. Because obviously in a game of hide and seek, you want to know where they are, right?
Yeah.
So he could call, hey guys, they're not in B main. They haven't wrapped behind us. They might be spawned. They might be sewer. Really smart play coming from him. And now we are seeing the reverse. So now the defenders need to be on the offense.
Oh,
and
look at
Panda, great utility.
Oh, wow, he scared them off. I think Panda forgot that he can't fight, and he tried to rush that. Zell, I think, is cheating, but that's
Zell
okay.
might be cheating a little bit.
We're watching Zell. You know, if they're gonna take Zell, Zell's just gonna kill themselves. Law Machine is gonna take out Shark here. Evening the odds here. Zell's gonna be trying to do everything to survive. Law Machine taking out Zell. Now, one of the things that the attackers are at a disadvantage. They cannot push out very far, and the defenders are able to just push up to their spawns immediately.
Oh yeah.
So we did see Panda get lucky. Unfortunately, though, getting chased by Refluence, it's all going to be about strategies and cutting corners right now. Refluence going to be trying to cut these corners heavily here. Panda! Oh my God, the juke! He's going to be able to survive, but unfortunately, you are now getting pinched here. And, well, you are going to go down. It's just up to A-Tech here who does manage to get on top of this. And there we go. There you have it.
It's already over.
That's the game.
They can't do anything. A-Tech just taunting his opponent and going to be taunting for the next 30 seconds. So we'll take this time to just kind of.
Oh no, but he's still good.
Yeah. Okay.
One enemy remaining.
A-Tech just
he can't lose anyway.
He can't lose, but A-Tech is just padding his stats. This is arguably already, and I'll let you be the judge. BM.
You know what? I'm gonna agree. However, I think that padding their stats is fine. I'm happy that we saved the 26 seconds that would have taken.
Yeah.
But now we're switching into Strat 21. Hold the line. So LMGs only, and your whole team has to stick together. So you're Cuddle Stratton, and you're using all Odins, all Ares. Very, very fun here.
Yep, and so we see a majority Odins. Actually, only one Ares, and that Ares is by choice. Newbie putting out the Ares, but has the funds for an Odin. Very curious because everyone else is underrated. It's underrated. I mean, so you say. Again, I'm not personally fan for it, but we'll see how it works.
I don't think you've tried it enough. I think
I
the Ares is a $1,600 assault rifle. That's how
it doesn't matter if I can buy a Spectre for the same price you're running one.
True, but with 50 bullets, I don't have to run. I can just gun forever.
Yeah,
seemingly.
That's true, but I'm not good enough for that. So
I see.
Yeah, that's it. It just sucks to be me.
It does. Yeah. It does. For a lot of reasons.
And that's one of them. But we do see, on another note, it doesn't suck to be the offense because they are trying to bait and get bombed down, and you see that all the defense has to retake from Heaven. You see, it's just a firing gallery right now.
But the is that legal? That's not an LMG.
It's not an LMG.
Oh, but you are allowed to use ability. You are allowed to use ability.
But can they be damaging art?
Yeah, you can use abilities. If you weren't allowed to use abilities, it would specify that. Remember,
that's true.
You can read between the lines here. So that was entirely useful. And now it looks like we're going to be doing hold the line once again. Maybe double jeopardy right now with run it back, but no, it is going to just be hold the line. Let's go ahead and check out though. Looks like the attackers are at a 6-round differential.
Yeah, and that's a pretty big lead. So we'll see how that works out. However, Shark and Keeble absolutely farming. Keeble getting a 3K hit mid, leaving only the Sova alive. But Low Machine,
Oh my god!
3K with the ult, and now in Ares in his pocket, 80 health, 9 armor, and arguably already a dream.
I did not think that was, gonna work out that way, but Law Machine just evened the odds. Here's the thing, is that by, the strat being hold the line, everyone has to stick together.
You should run.
Sova and Raze are the most powerful in that, and we saw that happen.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing, that kill result came out, in my opinion, a little too early, because Law Machine could run and gun this and actually take out a win here. Fortunately, that trap wire. Oh, but that trap wire is going to
Pretty hit it. That was a pretty sneaky one by Panda because I don't think that was intentional, but couldn't really see. Now you see Long Machine going to be using everything he can. A little dangerous because he was behind a spammable box.
Yeah.
That's okay. You see him taking the first kill.
Is he going to be able to pick up the ace right now, though? He has to pick the corner. There's not enough time to get the defuse, though. What he needs to do is he needs to get this halfway right now. Panda's going to be pushing him, though, but unfortunately, no, you just ran out of time, Law Machine. That is it. The attackers are going to be bringing this in a match point.
Oh my god. Now, Panda's been doing that all game. Panda's, like, little quirky jump around corners and straight have been really nice. Like, and because they're fast and they're a great way to peek corners without wanting to die.
So here we go. This is another new
strat.
strategy we don't have graphics for, but it's rags to riches. Your richest player has to buy everyone else weapons until you reach $0. Nobody can buy anything else. So that means that all of the teams are going to be actually throwing away their guns, and their richest player has to buy. Now, on the attacking side, that's not a problem, but on the defending side, you're not up to a lot. Defense actually looks like they didn't actually know what to do here. We didn't pause the game, unfortunately, with cheats, but that's going to be okay. We're watching now as the attacking team with classics, Bucky's, and a Spectre. This could have gotten a lot better.
This could have got a lot better. You see even the richest people didn't buy armor. Even though the richest person didn't buy armor, I don't think, at least on the attacking side, the richest person bought anything. Anybody anything, to be honest. So, because everyone had at least 6,000. But we'll see how it works out. Right now, it is a 4v2, 1v4. Cell being the last one alive, gets taken out by Spike. I think not buying anything came to bite them in the butt.
It did. I think that the attack was a little bit too, they kind of forgot that you can read between the lines and you can just kind of send it. And it's unfortunate because every member of the team had basically full economy. So right now they're going to be going for it. Looks like we have adjusted the rules a little bit. Everybody can buy only armor, but only the richest player can buy weapons. So what that means on the attack team, you can get everyone pretty good guns, but on the defense team, you're going to be struggling even after a little bit of padding. You've only got about 6K, so that's one less rifle, one less everything. But let's go ahead and see how well it's going to work out for
the
them.
strats vary too. It's very interesting because do you buy a couple people really good guns, or do you buy everyone like Spectres, not as good guns, right? So it looks like there's a mix coming out from the offensive team. We'll see how it works. A very interesting creature, getting two players pushing back the attack. There is a battle for mid. You see Atek getting two, possibly on for a third as goes for a hook angle. That's followed for a reload. Atek goes for a reload himself. People taking out Law Machine behind.
And it looks like it's going to be all over here. Spike Spiegel is going to be the last man standing. It's going to be down to the 1v4 situation. And as Atek misses, Atek with a 4K to clean it up. And we are going to be seeing the attacking team take the dub here.
Last map of the night.
Last map of the night. What an insanely fun night. We saw Bind, we saw Ascent, and we just saw Split.
Which is the best map? Anyone who tells me anything different is a liar.
It is the best map.
Thank you.
Made by my friend at Riot Games. Very, very much fun. I had so much fun with this match tonight. Yeah. This was crazy. And by the way, guys, once again, this is the inaugural broadcast for VALORANT on campus.
Yeah.
So
UHMMFMRT.
Very, very fun. I had a blast, and I'm sure that all of our players did too. Big shout outs to all of the massive numbers that we saw, from everybody.
From Liz being the standout, I think is the highest number we saw, 37 kills.
Killjoy, Law Machine, Atek. Great players tonight. So much fun. That was a night. So you guys, thank you so much, especially to the UH Manoa Memes for Moped Riding Team's Discord server. We had a lot of fun partnering with them for tonight. There was actually a lot more matches that were being played off of stream. This was just the one that was being streamed. But loads and loads of fun tonight. And once again, thank you to UH Esports and University of Hawaii for actually giving UH Esports a building.
Yeah, so we'll see everyone around. Hopefully we see you for more upcoming events. Make sure to stay tuned, stay connected with us with all our social media. We'll be sure to posting on what we're doing. If you want to hang out at more community nights like these in the future, we will let you know. So make sure you stay connected with us, stay in the loop, and we hope to see you folks around. For now, this is Rod and Artie signing off until we have the pleasure of casting for you again. Thank you again so much for a good night, and have a good one.